as much room in this spot as I thought. So I thought when I put my coffee down, had I measured out the space a little better, might have reconsidered. What's going on? There we go. Hello, Katie. Hello, Jeffrey. I'm going to show you something. There's a pretty sunrise coming up through the windows in the living room. And I talk a lot about sunrises and gratitude and appreciating the little things and, I don't know, dealing with stuff and working through stuff. And again, just living in gratitude and looking out through the window and seeing the sunrise. I don't know, feels kind of good. So if you got a sunrise where you are today, look out, enjoy it, think it's a message. Even if you don't believe it's a message, I recommend finding messages as you walk through life, or at least as you walk through your day to day. Hello from Detroit. Thank you for following the live creator. Do your best to find some messages, because there's times in life where you might feel a message is all you have to cling on, cling to. And I don't know, they've gotten me through a lot of hard days. So, yeah, thank you. Teresa Fiore from Detroit joined. We watched the NFL draft last night, Teresa, in Detroit. It was quite a fest. There was quite a crowd for the NFL draft. Good morning, Cindy Strickland, a.k.a. Comic Talk. Was it awesome, Teresa? Was it awesome? What time is it? It's probably time for me to get going. Our audience is sparse today, but we still have a sparse audience. Good morning, Ryan. Thank you for hopping on. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Friday morning. It's April 26th. Telling you. I would think it would slow down time, me doing a morning show every day, and talking in the morning and what have you. And maybe there's no way to slow down time, because time keeps ticking really quickly. And but again, it's April 26th. It's 2024. We're almost through April. We're creeping up on halfway through the year. And again, I'm still just getting my brain around it being 2024. Maybe that's because I'm getting old and my memories are getting, I don't know. I don't know why it is. But again, time moves fast. And I remember being in grade school and thinking how long it took to get to summer break. I was never a fan of school, didn't like going to school at all. And just remember how long the school day seemed. Every day seemed like an eternity. And the school year seemed incredibly long. And, you know, summer never came soon enough. And life's good, though. Let's see. I'm 39. I feel old. Well, thank you, Teresa. Hello there. We got a lot of people hopping on. But anyway, this is a show I've been doing for quite some time, and it is a show about me talking and sharing some feelings, sharing some ups and downs, kind of sharing the adventures of one man's life. And we all have adventures, and we all have ups and downs, and we all have highs and lows. And the longer I do the show, and I've almost done it 5 years now, the more I realize that all the crazy thoughts that I had bouncing around in my head aren't unique to me. We have all have anxieties and fears, and because of that, I think the audience kind of enjoys, I don't know, me relating my story as it comes and just telling my story as it is and not really fluffing it and not, you know, I just rolled out of bed 10 minutes ago. I haven't brushed my teeth or taken my first sip of coffee yet. And I don't know. I don't know. There's a real lifeness to this show that I think people connect with versus somebody that's going to be on set or have the right lighting or the right camera or the right microphone or what have you, or have a script that they're following. And I don't know. I enjoy doing it. Well, thank you, Ryan. But for those that have been watching a while, you know it is not just a show about me talking. For those that have been watching a while, you know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me, and I am so excited to have. Ow, it's so hot. It is so hot that I couldn't even pick it up. I'll go by the handle, but for those that have been watching, you know I have slightly shaky hands. And this is a very full cup of coffee. And by the way, my shaky hands are becoming an issue for me again as I move forward in life. But we'll get to that maybe in a moment. You know, it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I have a very nice, hot, extremely hot, very filled cup of coffee. And I'm so excited to have my first sip. My hope is wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Good morning, RJ. Good morning, Christine. I don't know what Prost means. I don't know what Prost means. Obviously, it must mean cheers. I wonder what language. I would guess Russian. I would guess Russian is what they say. Is German? It means German. Or it means cheers in German. All right, I'll have one more sip. I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. It tastes good this morning. Again, I'm looking out the window and looking at a beautiful sunrise and looking at a bunch of trees. I think you can probably see some trees behind me. I think I looked at the sunrise a little too long. Came back and my eyes were all, you know what I mean? Hope I didn't do any permanent damage to these eyes. Gonna need them. Eyes are important. Hello, Jerome. Um, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, I woke up in great peace a few minutes ago and felt so good and felt so comfortable and was able to sleep in. Um, Thinking about my day and thinking about the adventures I have laid out in front of me, but in a more, uh, I don't know, orderly manner this day or this morning than some mornings. Some mornings I wake and I feel panicky and I feel stressed and I feel I can't handle it and I feel, what am I going to do? And this morning I woke and it was hard getting out of bed because again, I was really comfortable there and I had a quiet mind and I wanted to lay there and hide under my sheets and just enjoy it. Um, but I got a message from a friend saying, have a great Friday. And I know when that friend messages me, he's usually wanting to know if I'm going to go live on Coffee with Ken. I don't want to disappoint. I don't want. I want to disappoint. I don't want to disappoint. But uh, decided to get my day started. And sometimes uh, that's the only hurdle we really need to overcome. Uh, that's the only hurdle we really need to overcome. Getting our day started and get moving forward and get feeling good and get the coffee started and get our day on and put on our pants and I don't know, just take on the day. But hold on, I got to take care of a little business. I got a fan group that's following me. Okay, well, it's already gone. Hello, Sharon Woodward. Thank you for joining. I've been picking up some traction on TikTok lately. I've been picking up some traction on TikTok lately. For a while, I think I was in TikTok's down or hello from Vermont doghouse, and I almost sworn it off and almost decided to stop doing it and doing it on TikTok because I've been a content creator for about I guess 5 years now, but really determined to do it for about 2.5 years and been really focusing on it and really working on it and really uh, putting a lot of effort into it over the last 2.5 years. And I thought TikTok was going to be my platform of choice. But about 6 weeks ago, for some reason, the activity on that platform really dried up and the engagement really dried up. And uh, a lot of platforms have what's called trolls, as you know, and there are people that stalk your accounts and say mean things and what have you. And the only people that were commenting on my videos were those. And I'm going, why be here? Why be on this platform? And I thought of moving it full time to one of the other social media networks or platforms. Uh, but honestly, I got some people here and names I know and friends I feel I'm connected to on this platform, and it's always been a great platform for me in terms of engaging the audience. And a lot of my videos are based around a live audience and doing my live shows and getting up and having my coffee and starting my day. And over the last, I don't know, week or so, over the last week or so, uh, it seems this account started to pick up again. And it makes me feel good because I was honestly kind of sad leaving it. I was kind of sad leaving it. Okay, somebody wants me to tell the truth about the restraining order against me. And I'm going to do it right now because it's nothing I'm ashamed of at all. I have a restraining order against me. And I'm going to tell you the truth about it right now. About 2 years ago, I got divorced from my second wife. A bunch of her friends were coercing her to say mean things about me uh, on social media, in public, and post things that were half recorded truths, if you will. And I found out who one of those friends was. And this group of friends, and some of them are probably still here stalking me right now. This group of friends was harassing me online and saying mean things to me and saying uh, uh, untruths about me and saying horrible things about me. And for some reason, they don't have anything better to do in life than continue to do it here. I found out who one of these people was. I haven't seen them in 5 years. I don't know where they live, but I do know they were a real estate agent that I worked with about 5 years ago. And I contacted their boss. I told them what they'd been doing, how they harassed me and were ruining my life. And I told them that I was going to go to the Main Street Organization of Realtors, which is the Realtors Association that governments the realtors locally. Because of this, uh, this woman got a lawyer and stopped me from wanted to prevent me from going to the Main Street Organization of Realtors and informing them what they've done or what she had been doing over the last couple of years. I haven't seen this woman. I don't know where she lives. I don't know who she's married to. I don't know her familial status. I don't know her at all. But I did find out who it was, and I did go to her boss, and she got an attorney to stop me from proceeding with what I was doing. And that's the truth about my restraining order. So there's this rumor floating around by these hateful people that are stalking me to this day. You see the words flying by saying I've been stalking a woman, and nothing could be further from the truth. I've never stalked anybody. I've got no ill will towards anybody outside of these crazy people that seem to want to follow me every day. And I have them posting all over social media hateful things about me, and it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. None of it's true. Yes, I have a restraining order, and it was put in place to prevent me from going to the Realtor Association and having this woman lose her license. And I hope she gets what's hers, and I hope these trolls gets what's coming to them, because they will. And they must live a horrible day every day of their life, with nothing better to do than hop on my live shows and say mean things about me. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I feel bad. And the only issue I have is that it kind of gets my blood boiling. And I don't want my blood boiling. I want to be happy. I want to joyous. I want to be joyous. I want to spread love. I want to spread cheer. Uh, but it makes me sad, honestly, that there's people out there with nothing better to do than get on and say 10% truths about people and say mean things about people and follow them around and hop on various sites and say all sorts of lies and get involved in a painful period in a man's life where he's going through a divorce and tell his ex-wife lies about him. And it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And yeah. Yeah, no, I know, Phil. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Phil says energy spent on other things, Ken. Folks always going to have hate. I know, Phil. But just this morning, I had, I don't know, like two people creating multiple accounts asking me the same question. And now I've fully explained that. But it's not going to stop. They're going to keep saying it. And the problem is, I can't keep addressing the same issue that's total BS every video I do. So that's one of the reasons I was going to leave TikTok, because this is the only platform that allows them to continue to do it. So I'm going to have a little more coffee. Well, it felt good just saying that. It felt good just saying that. It felt good just saying that. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. But yeah, no, I know Instagram's growing real quickly. YouTube's growing, and TikTok, it's fun. It's been growing again as well. I've got 50 people watching today. And that's pretty good for a live show at 6:20 for just a guy talking. What's on the docket for the weekend? Well, Phil, I appreciate that. Uh, the weekend seems so far away. I'm just waking up. I'm just trying to get past uh, my first cup of coffee. I'll tell you what, my daughter's track meet tonight. I have two older daughters, and they're running a track meet, and I'm so excited about watching them compete. I got a bunch of stuff to do because I'm going on a little adventure of the lifetime. At least I think I am, in about 2 or 3 weeks, and I got to get a lot of ducks in a row and take care of some things and figure out how to get it all organized and make it all happen so I can get where I need to go at the right time. And just by saying that, I talk a lot about faith and belief in God and the universe and spirituality, but it's only because I've needed to at times. And uh, I know that there's a reason for everything. And I know that I'll get to exactly where I need to be at the exact right time in 2 weeks. And uh, all the worry and all the fret and all the fear and all the wondering isn't going to do me any good. All the sleep loss going, hey, can I do this? Can I make this happen? I got to do this. I got to do that. Uh, and yes, somewhere in your mind, you do have to keep track of the things that need accomplished. But they shouldn't be front and center. You're not running from the saber-toothed tiger. You don't need to put all your worries right here. And, but in our lives, in this world, I think a lot of our worries, uh, end up being right here. And they don't need to be. And we need to learn to put them in back. And I specifically need to learn to put them somewhere in back so we can still take care of the things we need to take care of. And, but not let them run our lives. Because having worry run your life is not a good way to go. Greg says, am I taking the job then? I believe I am. I believe I am. There's paperwork needing done. There's another offer I'm waiting on. It wouldn't be a forever job, but it would be a really big adventure for me that I'd be excited to do. It would give me an opportunity. I'll tell you what, getting divorced is tough. And you get divorced twice, it's twice as tough. It's expensive and it's painful. Uh, but anyway, because of that, I need to get uh, my feet under me a little bit better, and still pay child support to two ex-wives and for four beautiful kids. And this is an opportunity which would take me away from my home for a few months at least, and but give me a chance to get my feet under me in a setting that is I think it'd be really neat, would be really neat, and could end up being the adventure of a lifetime. And it's something I'm excited about, I'm nervous about, I've got a lot of questions about, and I got a lot of things I need to uh, take care of to get there. But I'd be really excited, and I think it'd be a really great opportunity for me, and probably something I need to do at the same time. And yeah, but I need to get there. So Phil asked me what's on the docket for this weekend. Probably getting my ducks in a row. But the first thing, honestly, besides getting my day started, drinking this coffee, going for a walk around the neighborhood, uh, the first thing I need to do, and RJ suggested this yesterday, is write down a list of things to do to download them from my brain and put them on a piece of paper so I can cross them off. And I think to-do lists are good and a habit I've gotten away from. And I'm going to put the little things on there, like go for a walk around the neighborhood or brush my teeth or get dressed or go work out. But I'm going to put some big things on there as well. Like I got a couple doctor appointments I need to go to. I want to get my knee looked at one more time. I got a bad right knee, and that might be a little trouble without, I at least want to get it taken care of as best I can. And, uh, get some work done on my vehicle, get some desperately needed work done on my vehicle, so I can get where I need to go at the right time. But again, if I give it my worries and my fears to God and the universe or what have you, I know I will. And it's going to be exciting. And I'm hoping everything will work out as it's supposed to. Everything will work. Yeah, life. Everything will work out as it's supposed to. But sometimes the uncertain things can feel frightening and can feel even the certain things can feel frightening. But you always imagine the worst, and yeah, and that's all I've been thinking about is worst case scenario on everything. And I don't want to go into where I'm working or what I'd be doing. But I think it would be a heck of a lot of fun and a perfect opportunity at the perfect time for this twice divorced man who also has a coffee show and is also creating some content and also trying to enjoy life and be the best he can in the last 30 years that he's hopefully going to have on this planet, and tries to face each day with a smile and a hot cup of coffee and a big pink cup of water. Who enjoys watching the sunrise and making people smile. So I hope you're smiling today. I hope your morning's gone awesome. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you had a great night's sleep. I hope your coffee cup is filled and hot. I so appreciate you for joining today on this Friday. I hope you're having a great, great week. Hope you're excited about your day. You're looking forward to the weekend, but don't look too far forward, because every time I start looking too far forward, I start getting worried about things that are down the road. And then I got to bring it back to the moment and go, hey, I'm in a soft chair, I got a hot cup of coffee, and I got the sun rising out the window, because in the moment is where we find peace. And I'm saying this to you, but I'm saying it as a reminder to me. peace is a good thing. So do our best to bring us back to the moment and where we are at this moment. And the future is going to take care of itself. So, anyway, I want to thank you so much for joining. I so appreciate you guys. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful week. You had a great night's sleep. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye bye.